5 childhood friends
who partied in their 20s,
living in their 30s,
with ailments of women in their 50s.
I'm Jay.
I'm Shell,
Treese,
Ebony,
and I'm Tammy.
And after being friends for over 2 decades, you know what we realized?
We kinda old.
In the 90s, with the black girls, where you in the 90s, with the black girls, where you fun. In the 90s, with the black girls, where you fun. In the 90s, with the black girls, where you fun.
What it do, baby? We are back with yet another episode of We Kinda Old the podcast.
Hey! Why I close my eyes?
I don't know, but I feel like I did too. Or I looked away. I don't know. I did something crazy with my eyes.
Y'all special.
Just a little bit, just a tinks.
But
yeah. Yeah. So tonight we are talking about lady bits. So
but
when y'all
vaginas?
But when you hear lady bits, is that the first thing that comes to your mind is vagina?
Yes.
Yes.
Vagina.
Yes.
Vagina.
But y'all know lady bits encompasses more than just your vagina.
The vagina. Lady butts.
Can we call this the coochie episode?
The coochie
The
episode.
Coochie episode.
Butts and vagina.
How we gonna spell coochie?
K-E-W-C-H-E.
You already.
All about the coochie.
The episode's called
Tree's like nope. Tree's like nope.
It's called coochie.
But since we're here talking about the vagina, and we're just going to jump into it. So we all know it's pretty much the entryway to the woman's reproductive system as well as our overall health. And certain things can change it, like childbirth, medications, psychological issues. All that encompasses things that goes on in the vagina. So when you think about something simple like childbirth with your vagina, what do you think? When I say simple, I mean as far as psychological issues versus childbirth. That's what I mean. No,
They about the same.
I don't know, because y'all know I never gave birth to a child. I never gave birth to a child. My child was taken from me. I never gave birth to a child, so I don't know.
I was cut open too. It's fine.
Me too. So my coochie's still intact.
So that's for you. Shit, so is mine. The fuck?
and as it should be, because it's a muscle that contracts,
snaps back. Okay,
it's
what we talking
exactly.
about?
Snatch.
Yeah, the hell we talk about right now?
It's supposed to. It ain't supposed to be like a hot dog throwing it down the hallway. It ain't supposed to be like that. No, ma'am. But when I say childbirth, because our hormones change when during our pregnancy stages or whatever, so the vagina can lose some lubrication. It happens.
Can't really ain't got that problem.
I mean, I can't relate either, but it happens because on the Googles, it said that it can happen. It never happened to me.
Google be telling some stuff.
Google
be saying
Google
words
be
about
Googling.
things.
Okay.
Yeah, I still feel like it's on the same, and I was natural.
Hey. You ain't had no epidural?
Natural.
You a strong woman.
Y'all see?
Did you
shirt,
want one
man?
and it
Y'all
was
see
just
my
too
shirt?
late?
Like,
Come on, Wonder Woman.
I had the perfect shirt this episode. What you mean?
Yes, you did. Lord have mercy.
Because I didn't know whether I was going to go vaginal or C-section, but I was like, give it to me.
I had no drugs. None.
Did you want an epidural and it just didn't happen? Like,
No,
did you?
No.
You never wanted?
I kind of got bullied. My mom was like, "You don't need it. You fine. You my kid. You don't need it." I was like, "I'll go as long as I can go without getting it," and I didn't need it.
Come on now.
Salute.
With the scrumph. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm a punk in that aspect.
Nah, see, I
Listen,
had
raised
the
no punk.
epidural. I was supposed to push, but my baby's big ass head got stuck, so they had to pull him out. So
Jesus.
They pulled him out like you had a C-section, or they suctioned him out.
It was emergency C-section, yeah. Because
Oh,
they
yeah,
said the
same
way
here.
my canal was built up, it was inverted and all this other shit, and he was just too big to go that way, so he got stuck and his heart rate
Poor
got really
thing.
low to a point almost
Sorry
death.
for that, man.
So they had to pull him out.
All right. Well, enough of that talk. So when it comes to the vagina, have we all heard that you shouldn't use soap? You shouldn't wash it. Right?
In it.
What?
All 5 of us.
Yeah, you're not supposed to use soap in it.
Inside.
In it.
Right.
Yeah.
Inside.
You're not
Well,
supposed
your
to put nothing in
vagina
it.
is what's in you. Your vagina is not on the outside. That's your vulva.
AKA your lips.
Your lips.
Right.
Yeah. Oh.
Right.
Yeah, we know that. Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know, Trees, you looking a little confused.
So you not supposed to.
No, I know. Keep going.
No, because there are a lot of women that associate the vagina with everything that they can visually see. They don't disassociate it with, my vagina is actually inside of me and not what you can actually just see with a hand mirror or something.
I mean, generally speaking, people normally do call the whole thing the
A
vagina.
vagina.
Like, just generally
Vagina.
speaking, nobody actually breaks it down, like, I
Anatomy-wise,
want somebody
yeah.
to suck my vagina, like my
Even when you
vulva.
talk to
Nobody
kids,
fucking says vulva.
Yeah,
medical field
even
in
when
me,
you talk to
because-
kids, no one touches you in your vagina. Ain't nobody going all the way up there, but nobody
Ain't
touches
nobody-
you down there.
Well, yeah,
Nobody
that
touch
I
your
understand.
vulva. Don't let them
Of
touch your vulva.
Right.
Oh,
On
shit.
or around.
That I do understand, but it might have been just the medical field part of me, because if you're calling me with symptoms, I need to know where this bump is located that you're calling me with. Because if you say your
Well,
vagina,
then at that point, we'd be like, it's on my labia minora or majora or something like that.
but you're one of many that would say that, because it's
Why we
not.
got
They would
bumps?
say this bump, and I'd be like, well, where is the bump on my
Why?
vagina?
Why we
That's
got
So
bumps?
you stuck your
On my
fingers
coochie.
up
Why?
in you and you felt this bump. That's
Why?
the thing.
Why we got bumps?
On the right part of my coochie.
Can somebody please get these women?
There is no right part. There is no right part of your coochie to have a bump on. There is no right part to have a bump on.
Fuck y'all. I've had a hair bump. Don't act like y'all ain't never had no fucking hair bump. The fuck?
I just popped one the other day.
Gross. All right, next. Go ahead, Ed.
I actually, I've never had a hair bump
Continue.
or ingrown. I don't. Oh no, I did in my armpit, but never. I had that. Remember, I called you, asked you, what should I do about this? And I ain't know,
Cabbage.
child. I ain't know.
Cabbage.
And I never went and bought any cabbage. I was
Cabbage?
just like, she said
Cabbage.
it'll dry it up.
It dries
Yep.
it up. That's what I did for my breast milk when I was leaking. I'll put a cabbage leaf in my bra. It'll dry it up.
That I've heard, but I didn't know
A
what to do
milk pad
about
does
this.
the same thing.
Cabbage.
They're expensive, though.
A milk
They
pad dries
expensive,
up your
though.
milk?
I'm about to say how much a milk pad costs and
I'm
how much
saying
a cabbage
it's-
costs.
I'm
And
saying
cabbage is
Cabbage is a
natural.
couple dollars.
Milk pads ain't natural.
cabbage.
Cabbage.
I can go. I need to eat. I need to be eating the cabbage.
Is that a fact?
Look, I
All
got
right, so
plenty of more
speaking
cabbage.
on milk, I'm going to shift this into discharge.
I knew.
Yo.
You knew it. You knew it when I said milk, right?
I knew that.
Yeah.
Why are y'all saying ill? Discharge is normal.
I know, but why?
But
I
you
don't like
said
that.
milk.
I'm gonna need y'all to grow the fuck up and act like
No,
y'all know
when you
y'all
said
have vaginas
milk,
for the last
I'm
36
thinking
goddamn years.
Vagina.
Ebony is trying to talk about some important shit right now, and y'all over here making these little
after
faces
9
and
o'clock
shit.
at night, I am childish. Okay.
Come on,
What we
Eb.
dealing
Talk
with
about the
right
milk.
now, so
Talk
it's okay.
about the milk. No,
Talk
because
about the milk.
If your discharge is normal, it should be either clear or white.
Or milky.
Right. Yeah.
All
All right, Milky Way. No problem.
So when do y'all first remembering noticing that you had a discharge?
Shit.
Very young.
If you guys are listening and not watching on YouTube, go to YouTube so you can see everybody's faces.
Because we thinking.
I don't remember,
Okay.
to be honest. I don't know.
Really hard.
You know what? It might have been around the time that I got my cycle that I even like paid attention to stuff coming out of there. So
guess that makes
so
sense, yeah.
I was 10, get ready to be 11.
I was
did you
10
think-
as well
10 as well.
I was
when
12.
I started my cycle. Yeah.
I was 12.
Okay.
I don't know. I was a late bloomer, so I don't even remember.
So was I.
Honestly.
Because at 10, I wasn't looking forward to no period. I didn't have my period till I was, 13, 14?
Who was looking
Right.
forward?
I was
girl?
13
Nobody
Ain't
going
nobody
on
looking for that
14.
shit?
No, not looking forward to it. Looking for
Some
it.
people were. Some people
was
were.
not.
Like me. I actually was. I was like, everybody else got theirs and I ain't got mine. This is some bullshit. This
see.
was before I
Mine
knew, you
came
know
out of
what I'm saying,
nowhere.
what happened with it.
Yeah.
I was
Out of
not
nowhere.
in the
looking for
beginning,
summer.
in the
That-
end of 7th grade, I was like, what the fuck? And that's
Yep.
when I just started putting pads in my bag. Just because wasn't
Listen.
shit happening. But I started
Girl,
putting pads in my
bless
bag.
you, because
All
I wasn't looking. That bitch found me. Okay, Ain't nobody looking for that at 10.
I was looking. I ain't gonna hold you.
On
I
a
was
hot
looking. Like I
summer
said,
day.
it happened December 1998. I was 13 going on 14. And I was like, all right.
I wish.
September
Really?
1995.
I wish.
July.
Girl.
And I was devastated.
December
But I'm
1998.
glad you went like this when I remember mine happening over Christmas break in 8th grade, and I felt like I was about to die. Like I felt like I was.
No,
on
I was
deathbed.
fine. So my first one tricked me. I will never forget my first one because everyone after that was a lie. The first one, I was fine. Nothing happened. I was like, oh my God, I got my period. I was so excited. I was totally fine. And then the next one came
Took your
and
whole
kicked
soul.
me in the penis.
No, that was my first one. The ones after that was fine, but that first one, it felt like death, and I
Since
thought I
day
was
one.
dying.
Since
you say,
day one
Chef?
has been
I
death
was
for
just
me.
devastated. I was devastated because I couldn't go swimming. Like, we were literally packing to go to the beach, and I went upstairs to use the bathroom, and I'm just like I knew about it or whatever. I just took my drawers to my mom and was like,
My ass was in school
Damn.
in 5th grade.
I
Dang.
was fresh out the pool, and I didn't know what was going on with me. I thought a bug was like in the pool and bit me or something. I didn't know what was going on. I just know I was bleeding down my leg. It was bad.
Ooh,
I
that
didn't
poor
like it.
pool.
is it too late to trade in woman?
Why would you want to?
Just give me a penis. Gosh. A
You want to
legitimate
exchange your femininity to be masculine?
Don't give me a penis. 'Cause I'll
Sometimes.
be off all day, every day. Don't give me one.
Sometimes I wish.
Smash.
Sometimes I wish I just had a penis.
I'm gonna just be beating off continuously. Like, what you doing, girl? Beating off. What's up?
I ain't say that, but when I say like, what? Take me on the long trips. I will pee in a bottle.
Listen, I
You know,
in my
I tried to pee in
imaginary
the
one,
cup.
we doing all right. We cool.
I tried
what?
to pee in the cup in the car. I could not
That's what I'm
hold it.
saying. If you just had a penis.
And see, in instances like that, of course,
Yeah.
because we was on, what is that highway in New York City? What is that? It's the river right there on the right hand side.
FDR,
Yes.
West Side Highway. There's a river on both sides. It's an island.
Well, it was only on the right, and it was buildings on the left because we was going from the city to the Bronx.
So you on the FDR?
And I was coming from Delaware. I had to pee something serious, and I was like, well, I'm going to throw this sweet tea out the window, and I'm going to try because I had on a dress. It wouldn't come out. I don't know how people do that. It was stuck. It was stuck. I couldn't do it.
That's the
You
worst.
just cup the cup around your
You had
vulva.
performance
And piss.
anxiety.
I
You had
always have
performance anxiety.
always. It never fails. Always. Like, you know how
Shit.
those cute couples be like, oh, I can pee while you standing there? I can't.
Listen.
Still?
Shit.
Still.
Shit.
Listen.
Shit.
I'm doing
I'd be
everything.
like, I have to pee. And she'd be standing there. I'd be like, no, you have to leave. And literally, as soon as she leave, I can pee.
Well, apparently you don't have to because you would be peeing if she was still
No,
there.
I do. And that's the crazy
But
thing is like
you're
she
not gonna
literally
pee
has a
yourself.
mind of her own.
Well, she must not if she can hold it until the person leaves.
You hear me?
My muscles is strong.
Go
Kegels,
ahead,
baby.
Kegels.
Hey,
Come on,
Kegels. Yeah.
'Cause
Am
way
I
I'm
the
peeing
only
my
one who starts doing it every single solitary time they hear the word?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nope, I do it. I was just doing it.
Well, yeah, no, you're not the only one. Yeah.
Yeah. You're not the only one.
Because I forget about that.
I
shit.
mean, every single time I hear
Every
the
time.
word.
every
It's
time.
probably
Every
I
time.
wonder if it's because our mind is like, oh, you haven't done this in a while,
Mm-hmm.
so let's make
Possibly.
sure that it's still
Girl.
there.
Girl, you know damn well. Girl.
Let's make sure we can still.
Snatch soul.
But speaking of, our muscles and stuff like that, and when we first had our cycles, do y'all remember when I don't want this to turn into a period episode, but this is going to be short and sweet. Do y'all use? That's probably TMI. If y'all use tampons, do y'all remember the first time y'all used them?
I do. I didn't know how to put it in there.
It was uncomfortable.
That's why I, was
I don't
upset
remember
because
the
I knew
first
I didn't know
because
how
I
to
wasn't
use
allowed
them.
to use them at first.
Yeah, my mom.
I wasn't
coached
allowed
me.
either, and I snuck in my mom's bathroom. I stole it. It came with instructions. Because it was a long sheet of paper, and I laid it on the counter, And I said, okay, so either sit on the toilet or put my leg up. I said, and then do what? Child, that shit hurt.
It didn't hurt, but I knew I didn't do it right because you're not supposed to feel it. I felt every bit of it. Like, I was like, this is probably not right. But I think I went through a whole box, messed up all of them up.
Wait,
I didn't do that.
Trying to get it to sit up in your
wait.
I didn't do
Because
that.
that gotta be painful as shit. In and out, in and out, in and out, in and out.
Wow.
I wasn't putting it
Oh,
in
that
right.
cotton?
Mind you, this was before I had ever had sex. So I'm thinking I'm putting it in the right place, but I'm not. And then it's getting soiled. So I'm just like, okay, can't use that one. Let's try again. I went through the whole box.
See, me, I think it was the type of tampon that I used because, like back in the day, like Tampax and them, they was like for the grown women because they had those ugly ass cardboard type of tampons.
They ain't for the grown
where
women?
you had, well, in my eyes it was because I was like, can you give me like the teenage ones or whatever? So I went with the Playtex, the plastic joints where they actually went up like, and I was like, all right, I got it. So.
That
And my
do
mom
make a
actually
difference.
coached me to do it, but it's like she coached me in the shower. It was weird. Like she was on the other side, so she couldn't see me, but she was like, okay, do this. Do you feel this? Okay, now push. Hurry up, yank it out. So it was interesting.
Yeah, that's
What
It was interesting.
What the hell we talking about? 10 pounds?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Listen,
yank it
right?
out.
I
What
might
is we
yank
yanking
it
out?
out.
The plastic container part that had the cotton part in there for the tampon.
Oh, you're at,
applicator.
But why we
applicator.
yanking
There we go.
stuff?
The applicator.
You don't have to yank it. I mean, it should
Why we
fly first
yanking?
of all. You already
Look,
lubricated.
the way I was
You
doing
just-
that shit, I had to
Come
because
on.
I was trying to shove that shit all the way up into my brain. So she was like, yank it out.
Well, it wouldn't make it that far.
I didn't know that.
Nasty.
I know that.
Cause this vagina that we talking about,
Look, I was 12. What?
understood.
That's my only excuse. I was 12.
Come on, Em.
And
It's just
the whole yanking thing, it just threw my whole mind. And it, okay. So, with our lady bits, right? When you're in tune with her, do y'all listen to her during intercourse?
Yes. Hell yes.
Jada, you look confused for a
I
second.
don't think I do.
I'm sorry. I had a flashback. Sorry.
You don't, Shell?
I don't know. I feel like I do, but I don't. Like,
Be specific
know.
about listen. Help
right.
out.
Like, can you explain that? I don't know.
She would tell you everything that is right or wrong.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Wrong hole for
No, your booty would tell you that. Your booty would tell you that.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I don't do any
Really, Tam?
backdoor activities. So we all know that pussy is power.
Of course.
And do y'all believe, or have y'all heard, and do y'all believe that as long as you're sitting on your box, a woman shouldn't want for anything?
Yes.
And how old would you say you were told that information?
When I could understand words.
Really?
I told that information.
Yes. I'm West Indian.
How
How many times we gotta have this fucking conversation?
Yeah, I didn't have that. I think I said that before. I didn't have that conversation. Like, use your vagina to get XYZ.
No, I was
wasn't
never
taught
given that
that.
conversation.
See, how do I explain this? So island culture is very big on women being feminine, right? So that's basically like instilled in you from day one. You're a girl. Remember that shit. That is a great thing to do, to be, and you can use that to your advantage at every chance you fucking get.
Right.
It sounds terrible, but I believe, like Eb just said, like as long as you have a vag, you should never be broke ever. There's literally, I'm
You're
not
sitting
saying
on a
go
gold
sell
You know how
your
many times
home,
I went
but
to the bar with
there's-
$3 and I came out
exactly.
trash
There's
as fuck?
no reason. There's no reason. There's literally no
Even
reason.
if you don't try to use it, you're sitting on a gold mine.
literally the oldest business in the entire world is prostitution. And again, I'm not promoting it, but what I'm saying is women have been using their womanhood from day one to survive, to get what they want, to get what they need, to get shit done.
As you should.
As you fucking should.
Yeah, because if I'm hungry, and especially when I was single, I think I talked about this in another episode, I would make a phone call like, can you bring me a platter? Go downstairs, get my platter, go back upstairs. Because now you just have the thought that you may, using it don't literally mean using it. It's just giving you the thought that you could possibly have access to it. I don't have to use her, but she there. And as a man, you know she there.
That part.
Somebody asked Tam what her face is for.
Tam,
What's
what's
your
that face for?
Tam? Inquiring minds would like to know what's running through.
What you using your vagina for?
My business.
That always works. No, I don't, I've never, I don't know. I just don't equate that to that. Maybe I wasn't taught that. So
I wasn't either though. That's the crazy part. My mom never said.
Even as an adult, you've never heard that being a woman is powerful.
Yes, but I don't.
We run the world.
Okay, if in a sense of just being a woman, but not having a vagina, like you see what I'm saying? Like
it's literally the same exact thing. That like it sounds raw, it sounds blunt, but that's exactly what it means.
I mean, in that sense, yes, women are powerful. I feel like we're smarter than men. I feel like we have more self-control than men. I feel like we're stronger than men. Like we fucking have babies.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that part. But thinking about
try to have a damn baby naturally.
Okay, never. But like using my vagina to get what I want, I always just think of prostitution, and I don't have to do that.
Again, like I said, it's raw, but it's
exactly what you were speaking of.
If you're thinking,
it's exactly what you just said.
All encompassing. Yeah.
Because I mean, like, without your vagina, you're still. Let me not.
Okay. Don't. Do not. We're all inclusive podcast. Thank you.
Well, no, because even if I go that route, because if you are a trans woman, until you actually tell them that you're a trans woman, they're assuming that you're sitting on a vagina.
Is it true that their vaginas look different than ours?
Can we not?
Okay, I'm about to say, I don't know. I've never seen one. YouTube it.
No.
Then why you ask if you really want to know?
I was just hoping to get a yes or no. I don't want.
Oh, I don't. I've never seen one. The women that I've been with are cis women born biologically female. I couldn't tell you that, and I'm a biological female, so I couldn't tell you. I don't know.
Okay.
Cool beans. So yeah.
Does y'all's vaginas have a name?
Yes.
No.
Mine does not.
I'm not.
Mine doesn't.
But mine does.
Mine doesn't. My boobs do, but my vagina doesn't have a name.
Why does your vagina have a name, Trees?
I don't know. I just feel like it's not my job to name her.
To name her.
Yeah.
My vagina is called.
Yes, it is.
What you say?
Belongs to.
It is your job.
You
Mine
said
is
she's
called-
not supposed to.
No, she's
Who, me?
supposed to.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's not your job
Tam,
to
what
name
did you
it.
say?
I said it's who it belongs to. It's their job to name her.
Oh yeah.
No.
Belongs to a man.
And I don't
That
know if
part.
he has a name. I've never heard it. If there's a name, I don't know it.
The name is it's mine. Goddamn it, that's
Yeah.
the name. That's the fucking name right there. It's mine.
I could dig that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's her name.
I'm not into names. I didn't even name penises when I was messing with guys. Like I was
Beautiful.
My vagina is called.
What
This
nicknames
Pussy.
are beautiful?
Come get it.
Sorry.
Somebody come get her.
Please.
I ran out of drink.
Like I said, my boobs have names, but my vagina doesn't.
Virginia.
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 That's for real or
That's what I'm naming her. Virginia.
Virginia?
Gina.
Go ahead, Gigi.
Gina.
I know.
Vagina.
I know. Well, used to know someone who named his woman's vagina Rufus.
Ew.
I'm so serious.
He dealt with some bushy
Do you
ones.
know the reason? Because that's not sexy in the least.
That's
Like,
ugly.
I have
Oh.
no idea.
They got
that
But he
means
named
her
her
vagina was
Rufus.
trash. Her vagina was trash. That's what he was
Yeah.
saying.
She sounds
That's what he was
hairy.
saying.
I have
It's trash.
literally no
Is
idea
it
why
Rufus
he
like a
named her
dog's
Rufus,
name?
but he did. He
It
named
was
her
ugly.
Rufus.
It was ugly and dry. That's why his name was, her name was Rufus. Cause I mean, you know, sometimes you
Who
get
wants
the
to
little
have
porn
sex
sites.
with a Rufus?
Vagina is not cute. That's why I couldn't be
They're
with a woman.
not.
I don't like the way
They're
vagina
so
looks.
ugly.
They're not cute.
They're not cute.
Mine's beautiful.
Mine is though.
I feel
I
like
like
mine
mine.
is very attractive, but like when I be looking at the porns and shit, I'm like, that shit's disgusting. I would not. I
No, that
can't.
shit is
Listen,
used and abused.
I'm not a LaDolla bean,
used and
but
abused.
I've seen some
Okay.
very
The
nice
porn
ones in
joint.
porn.
Oh, girl. Shit is
The
not
porn
abused.
joints
not
are
being-
used and abused. They're not supposed to be cute.
I was
No,
gonna say
I've
the
seen some very
outside
nice
is
ones in
normal,
porn.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
inside,
but
I
there
have
are some
seen
nice ones, but
I
there's
have
some
seen
that just
some
be like-
nice, but some is just
old roast
Y'all
beef.
are vagina shaming.
Ew, you said roast beef? Ugh.
yeah.
We seen
Y'all
we
vagina
seen some
shaming.
roast
'Cause
beef.
all vaginas are beautiful.
Not so
No,
much.
they're
Nah.
not. All vaginas,
I can't agree with that. Sorry.
all
You're on your
vaginas
own
might
on
be
that one,
strong, but they are not all beautiful.
Okay.
Fuck that.
And the more less beautiful, the stronger.
The insides ain't supposed to be hanging out.
Looking like beef.
That ain't the
jerky.
insides hanging out, y'all.
It sure ain't, but
That's her bat wings.
Goodbye.
we are not.
Y'all making me run out of water already. I can't.
Girl, me too. This little powerful water is just.
You make you strong, Wonder Woman.
This little powerful water.
I'm trying to get
You
my
better throw your
superpowers.
shout out, your invisible shout out.
Okay. What the
Come on,
shirt
invisible shout out.
Matching my shirt. I saw. I'm
So
just
you brought
Oh,
the water.
right.
You got the
I'm
water
right,
to match
right.
your shirt.
coordinating.
She did
That's-
though.
You got
No,
the
that's
water to
only
match your shirt, or the shirt to match your water.
No, I
Tell
had
us
my
more.
shirt first,
Tell us.
and
more.
then this is the only water I have. So you know, I mean, I could have
No,
got
I'm just saying
Batman. I
for
could have got
this
Batman.
episode.
Where you
I'm
get
just
that
saying for
water
this
from?
episode.
Walmart's.
A local.
Gualmar.
Yes,
Okay.
down the street.
Oh, okay. You
All
sure
delivered.
did come special delivery?
Yeah,
Okay.
Walmart's delivered.
G that, dude.
I promised I was about to do it.
Need that special delivery. Gotta have that. It's special delivery.
Come give it to me.
Take this. Oh, vagina.
Then don't they say daddy at the end?
Everything's fine.
I don't know what the hell you talking
Everything
Yes,
is not fine.
everything's fine.
Everything is not fine. Everything is
It's not.
It's fine.
not when we going off of vagina.
Everything's great.
Bird.
This has everything to do with vaginas.
Okay.
Yes, because it's the
Drink
lady
your
bits.
water.
Drink
Ain't
your
that-
water
that's a
because you
fact.
gotta keep her balanced. You gotta keep your pH balanced.
Yes.
So
And
you
water
in the
is the way to do
medical
it.
field, answer this. I feel like I already know the answer. But like, is it true that when you eat your fruits and cranberry juice
You
and
are what
pineapples?
you eat.
I knew the answer to that. I'm just saying. For those who may not know their vagina as much as I know my vagina.
Yeah, you are what you eat. Just like some women, if you consume too much seafood at one time, like in a few days time span, she can start smelling fishy.
That's nasty. But yeah.
Sac-
It
Sacrifice
is,
for them
but
crab
that's just the
legs.
way.
I
That's just
wonder
the way
how
your
many
body is
women
breaking
know
it
that they
down.
raggedy ass men can throw off their pH.
Listen.
That
Yes.
Listen.
That part.
Ooh.
Yes.
Because that was the first
Definitely.
time I ever almost went to jail.
I'd be
I
ready to
was,
box.
dealing with somebody and we had sex for the first time and something strange happened. I'm like, nickel. Why? Like, what's this? Like,
Do
what
y'all
you
believe
done
that's a
gave me?
sign that you're not supposed to be together?
I mean,
If-
I should have took it as a sign. I didn't. Not immediately.
So look, when I was 16, it happened to me, and I was like, "Why is swole up like that? What's going on? It's swole up." I was like, "Why is swole up? What happened? What's going on here?" Come to find out, my shit was thrown off, and I was, I had to sit on the bench for a few days. Like, this is some bullshit. Control. So I should have took that as a goddamn sign, but I stayed with that motherfucker for another
3 months.
3 years.
Now, come on now. No.
I stayed with that motherfucker another 3 years and then gave him another chance in 22. Never mind.
All right.
So, Tam, do you believe that that's a sign if your man is throwing off your pH level?
It's a sign that you might want to check some things out, especially
get you an antibiotic.
Especially if prior to your shit wasn't thrown off, why all of a sudden is it thrown off now?
That's how I felt.
Oh, I get what she's saying. She's saying, do you take it as a sign that he's doing some shit that he ain't got no business doing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I didn't take it as a sign then.
Doing. No, that's not what I was saying.
You asking about the first time you with somebody. Do you take it as a sign?
Yeah, if they're throwing off your pH balance, do you take it as a sign that they ain't the
that
one?
you shouldn't be fucking with them?
I don't know, because our pH balance is thrown off very easily. It could be the type of soap that they use. It could, you know what I'm saying? I know what niggas that put powder down there, that put certain shit down there to try to make their shit fresh.
Too.
Right. So it could be a natural thing that's throwing off your thing, and you might just look, don't wear that no more. Don't do that, because we ain't gonna be do this if you do that. You want to cut that shit out. So no, not really. You kind of, you know what I'm saying? It's not necessarily.
I just have a lot of questions for you, but that ain't going to
Questions like what?
I ain't know.
Like
what
you been
16.
doing?
Like, did you put lotion on?
Do you wash?
What did you eat? Did you wash?
Well,
like,
I hope you know they wash before you have.
They be spraying.
Some Negroes
cologne
are raggedy
directly
and they
on
be
it and
not.
shit. They be spraying cologne directly on it.
They will do
and they got the nerve to try and put it inside your body.
Nah.
Yes,
Yeah.
all the men that are listening, when you're about to have sex, just water, just rinse it off. Just rinse it off.
Wash your balls.
What'd you say, Jay?
It's just water.
It's just
Water.
I need stuff at TikTok.
You know what?
That's my
TikTok
problem.
is not paying us, okay?
Nah.
Let's cut it out. Let's go.
Right, we're going to call him Kit Kat
Okay.
I like
backwards.
She said I like
Kit Kat.
it. I like it.
But yeah,
Kit Kat.
mine should have been a warning sign.
Yeah, I had one that should have been a warning sign too.
But the dick
But
was
you know,
so
we
good.
live and we learn.
It was good.
It be like that.
This is not the sex episode. We are not talking
Do y'all
about this
think?
tonight.
Do y'all think people are scared of? And I'm men and women alike. Do y'all think people are scared of vaginas?
Yes.
They should.
I don't think men are.
I think they
Honestly, I think women are more scared than men.
I think
Why you
men are
think
scared.
that?
They just play like they not scared. They don't know what the fuck they doing sometimes.
And don't.
So I do
Who,
think they
men?
scared.
They
We
don't.
make-
and
it
And
makes
they be
them
having the
nervous.
most to fucking
makes them
say
nervous.
about it. Like,
Right.
Negro,
'Cause they
you don't
talking
know
shit.
shit about this thing. You don't
Listen,
know a
you
fucking
know how
damn
they-
thing
that-
about
that
it. You always got the most to
overcompensating?
say.
You know how you overcompensate for what you don't really know, so you want to act like you know some shit, so you just run your fucking mouth for no reason?
And say
They
nothing.
stay running their goddamn ass mouths. Like, Negro, you don't know nothing.
That's
Yes,
why I
I
don't
think they're
understand
scared.
why all these men want to control what we can do with our bodies. Because you don't know shit.
Oh, now that
That part.
Yeah.
You don't know
You
a
couldn't
damn
walk
thing.
a mile in my drawers.
Hello.
That part.
Especially that first day and two of the cycle.
Kill me.
Ooh.
Just lay me out in the.
Put them in the car.
Lay me out. Yeah, that's like just don't talk to me. Don't look at me. Just let me put my head underneath these covers and lay.
I'm not gonna hold you. The Instagram gynecologists like make me angry.
Now there is a gynecologist that I follow on KitKat. That
See, okay, let me just clarify. When I say Instagram anything, that means it's just somebody talking
it's
shit.
just
from
right,
state to
right,
state.
Right. But no, this young man on there, he's maybe our age, but he's somewhere in the islands or he might even be in Africa. He really be giving some like advice. Like people ask him about PCOS. And for those who do not know, that is polycystic ovary syndrome. Thank you. So it's like people just ask broad questions and he'll just put it in the video and answer their questions. So he's a good person to follow. Now, these folks here on these Instagram streets, they swear they know everything.
Be like that little boy. Remember that little 18-year-old boy that was faking?
Who said he was
a doctor in Florida? Yes.
I ain't gonna hold you though. And this I don't give a shit how this sounds, but I can't and I won't and I don't trust male gynecologists. Yeah, I said gynecologists. I will never have one. I was like, what?
Yeah, me neither.
I don't want one. Like, I don't even understand why y'all are in the fucking field. Go sit down somewhere.
Yeah.
I had
You think because you fuck it, you know what to do?
Go sit down somewhere.
I had two in the beginning.
I don't
like when I first started going, I had two. And it was only because my mom was going to him. So she was going to him for so many years. So I figured I would go. But my last two have been women. Now, I actually need to find another one because mine moved.
I don't even want a male doctor, to be honest with you.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
All of my doctors, as long as I can control it and find someone in that field, they are black women. I don't care. They are black, not African women. They are black women.
Oh.
They are. And I went to one male OBGYN. I would never forget. I was 17, living in New Jersey for my short stay when I was there. And my mom found one and she took me to him. And I went back in the car and I bawled my eyes out. And I said, Mom, I hope my coochie was thinking. I said, this was so uncomfortable. Because I was that uncomfortable that I had to run up out of there. I don't know what it was. I felt like I was being violated. Yeah. Like, this is not your forte.
And you know what? The experience by itself is no matter how many times you go, no matter how used to it you get, it's still in some way feels violating. So yeah. I could totally
Nobody like putting their feet in the stirrups and then they
scoot into the
cold ass duck lips.
I hate patch.
And make sure they're the right size ones too.
That is like the worst thing ever. That and like when they checking your cervix and they gotta stick their whole arm up to their elbow all the way up your vagina.
They be like, I'm just feeling things out. Everything feels fine.
Like
right, they be just all up. See, look, y'all got me knocking my mic. All up in there and shit. Like it's just a fucking factory or something. Like this. Yeah. This is my lady bits.
Right, why you out of there?
Why you manhandling my lady bits?
And it's worse when you're actually like with child. Yeah, so that's reason 1776 why I ain't having no more. You know what I'm saying? Like,
1776.
Not 1776.
1738. Shut up.
Yeah,
baby. Jinx.
Hey, what's up? Hello. All right, so I got some facts and some myths that I want to I'm gonna ask y'all and y'all gonna tell me if it's a fact or a myth. Okay? Pain during sex is a good sign.
No.
Y'all all said no?
I mean, it's a good sign that he's doing something wrong or that something's wrong.
Right. Right.
What did we talk about?
Exactly. Fact or myth, a tampon can get lost in your vagina.
That's a fact.
No. I don't think so.
I've heard
I don't know.
Before.
But I don't know.
I mean, it's not gonna get lost, but
it don't get lost, but it'll be up in there.
A long time ago. I've stopped wearing those a long time ago. I don't know.
Trees.
Myth.
Fact.
I'm gonna say it's a myth because it's only but so big. I mean, yeah, it be behind shit and shit, but it can't get lost. Like you can what's that called? What's the jelly thing on your belly with the thing and the shit?
Ultrasound.
That thing. They can see it. It's in there. They can find it.
Well, that's the case. Can't nothing get lost.
Can't nothing get lost in there.
It cannot get lost because once your vagina in, your cervix begins. So soon your cervix begin, y'all know your cervix is like this big starting out.
Yeah, it's like just lodged all the way up there.
Right. It cannot get lost. So that is a myth.
Aw.
What I got on this list? If you contract an STD, you will always have symptoms.
It depends on what STD it is.
Depends what STD you have.
Yeah.
Fact or myth?
Well,
Myth.
Myth.
It's a myth.
You won't
Myth.
It depends on
I'm gonna just say fact
what
every time.
disease.
because even some of them that you can't get rid of, they still dormant. So I would say myth.
And Shell, you said fact.
Yeah.
It's
I
a
wanna go
myth.
against the grain.
Because just what Tam said, things can lie dormant, and you will never know unless you actually get tested for it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm smart.
You smart or whatever.
You know, coochie.
Yeah.
Fact or myth? Itching is normal.
I mean, if you just
It's a
shave,
normal symptom to tell you something's wrong.
no, because if you just shave and your hair growing back,
No, because you can randomly itch on your damn arm. It's another piece of skin.
I
Do
mean,
you
like,
mean
okay,
inside the vagina, or do you mean like the whole area?
yeah, because you
Itching
be
in general.
when you shave,
Then
and
yes,
your hair
itching
starts to
is
grow
normal.
Back, it itch.
I'm just not gonna answer.
Itching is normal. So fact.
Because I'm gonna just go with fact again, like fact.
There are a lot of variables, but I'm going
It
with
could get
fact.
dry. Your coochie skin could get dry.
I'm gonna go with fact.
Yeah,
It
me
is
too.
a myth. Itching
Really?
is not normal.
I told you it's
She
a
talking.
normal
That's
way to
because she
tell
talking
you
about
something's
inside
wrong.
the canal. That's why.
It is a myth.
How
She
do you
talking
itch
about inside the
your
canal.
coochie?
Yeah, what's
She
that
she ain't wanna specify that she talking about in the canal.
Yeah, I can't give y'all too much tea.
Oh, okay, because I'm sitting here thinking about the lips.
The whole area.
In the
I
beginning,
never, my inside my
I
coochie
said-
never itched, so I
How
didn't.
does inside your coochie itch though?
Ask
a yeast
somebody,
infection?
I'm just trying to figure out what that feel like. Ew.
You never had a
ask
yeast
somebody with
infection?
the crabs.
Oh yeah, I have a yeast infection.
You didn't itch?
No, I had the discharge, but I didn't itch.
Oh, okay.
Same.
Yeah, so I tried to change soaps when I was 18 or 19. Got my first yeast infection. I thought I had everything underneath the sun.
Mm.
Everything.
That's the reaction when you never had one. I was 24.
I was
And I was like,
16.
Nickel.
Yeah. I said, nope, never again.
I was in
And that's
college.
when I didn't
thought,
know that you shouldn't use certain soaps down there. I didn't know that. I did not know that. That's something that I learned as I got older, because I was like, this is new. It smells good. I want to use it everywhere. Out in these
Have you
streets.
ladies ever
And
dushed?
No.
Who did what now?
Have you ever
I
dushed?
did when I was younger.
I did when
Hey,
I was
that's
younger.
bad,
Before
too.
I knew better. Because
Before
okay, you
I
gotta
knew
remember,
better. When
like
you know better, you
we
do
were
better.
we were raised by certain people who believed certain
Yeah.
things at a certain point in time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they weren't as educated back then as we are. So we were raised by those people. So yes, the answer
Yeah.
is yes.
No.
I did
Until
know
I
my
knew
mom
better.
told me
The
not
funny
to. Never
thing
do it
is-
again.
So
knew
my
better.
mom didn't introduce me to douching. It was my close friend's mother who was like, you don't douche. You supposed
That
to douche
heifer.
soon you in your cycle. And I'm like, my
Yeah.
mom just got me out
Your
here
body
in the
is
streets.
a natural douche.
Exactly. She
Yeah,
naturally
and that's what my
cleans
mother
herself.
told me.
And
My mother told me
again, this
to
is
never
why
douche.
you can't trust men with that organ.
Why did they
Exactly.
even sell those?
Because
Dishes.
men,
I'm sure a man created it.
A man
I'm
created
sure.
it,
Yeah.
for sure.
Of
Like,
course.
oh, get the rest of that residue out. You're at the end of your cycle. Let's go.
Because
Flush it
and
out.
men's supposed to think that we're supposed to smell like roses and jasmine and all that. No.
Shit.
It's supposed to smell like water. Okay.
It smell like water. It smell like water. And that's it. Like, you have your own natural scent, and she needs to remain in her natural stages.
That part.
And that's on period.
I got a question.
Not blood.
Oh wait, are we still in the fact or myth portion of the show? Because I got a
Nah,
question.
I finished the last one. Go ahead.
Okay, so my question is, why come LaDollar Beans think they know more about vaginas than everybody else?
Who?
Hula lala bean.
I'm not asking
'Cause I
you
don't.
specifically, LaDollar Bean.
Because I don't think that.
Oh,
I don't think that. And the funny
LaDollar
thing is,
Beans.
even when somebody comes to me with a question, I always be like, well, I never worked in that field, but this is what I know based off of my knowledge.
You've never been inundated with women who, okay, maybe it's me, because back in the day, and it's been a very long time since this has happened, but a long time ago, I was inundated with women trying to get me to cross the tracks. And their argument would be they know more about it than a man does. And I'm like,
the only thing I ever hear is that we eat the box better, which that's a myth.
That's what I'm saying. They claim, like I said, they claim
Madonna beans.
And I'm like, girlfriend, there's nothing you can sell me that I'm going to buy on the other side of the tracks.
And that's on Mary.
It's the smile for me.
And her lamb.
Yeah, I don't
like
know why.
that used to be like their biggest selling point. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It
Who did
sounds
what
good, but nah.
It still is.
Like, who told
I
you?
I get
She said it still is.
I get logically why they would think so, but no,
Yeah,
it's not. It's not
that's
that.
what I'm saying. It sounds good, but
Yeah,
I mean, I've had
their
some,
rationale behind it, I get, but no.
I've had some situations where I feel like it can't get no better. My God.
About to do a praise dance right quick.
Not y'all.
And
not
on
y'all,
that note,
not
what
miss
is y'all
out like my coochie ate. But
That's not what I said.
That's not what she said.
That's not what I said.
Shell said she don't like it like that.
Oh,
I thought she was talking about me.
Never.
I ain't like what? I don't like what?
You don't like receiving oral.
No, I do, but not for a long, extenuous amount of time. Like, you know, do what you got to do, and then let's get to doing. Like, no, don't be down there all night. Come on, I'm trying to do shit too. What's up?
I mean, if you down there all night, you don't know what you're doing. But it's the way I take it. If you down there all night, then you don't know what you're doing, my boy. But
listen, all I need is a little bit.
I'm sorry. Continue.
Right, because we're not even going here. This is
we not.
Oh yeah, we.
Nope, we're not gonna go that way. What
that.
we're gonna go right into is y'all final thoughts on Lady Bits.
Eat it.
Oh.
It's like no.
Well, I support. I mean,
100%.
I ain't got nothing. Just eat it.
100%.
Just eat it.
Man, keep it clean. I thought you was going to talk about masturbation and stuff too.
No,
this is not a sex episode.
That's a sex episode.
I mean, foreign bodies.
I mean,
and stuff. You know,
you
like
said foreign
people,
bodies.
You know, people putting stuff in there they ain't supposed to be put in there.
I don't want to talk about that.
Where's Benson?
That's part of vagina talk.
Not mine. That was
I get what
mine.
you're saying. It could be an educational piece.
Yes,
of the
don't
vagina,
stop
of how
putting
you learn. It don't
weird
necessarily be
stuff in
over
there.
sexualized. You know what I'm saying, like drunken hot girls, but like an educational
body
piece
exploration.
of how.
Part
you
2
learn
coming
yourself.
soon.
But see, I also in Drunken Hot Girls, we also say that that's how you get to know yourself.
Yeah, but you might thought you.
But we
as far as
honestly we
foreign
didn't
objects,
go
don't.
into it. We didn't go into it as much as I wanted to. Hence why we're having more conversational
healthy,
about
I
it.
didn't want this
on the health aspect.
be
you
about
don't need
sex.
to be putting stuff in there.
All right, wait. Since we talk about health and putting stuff in there, can we have a few moments of commentary about the cucumbers?
No.
What about them? Like
That
people
shit
sucking them?
pissed me off.
Putting
No.
them
No,
inside.
they were putting
It was like
bodies.
everywhere on the
This is
internet that these hoes was like banging cucumbers, and I'm like,
Where I been?
Yeah.
yes, it was disgusting. I'm like, I eat cucumbers. Why are you doing that? Like, I like cucumbers. Don't do that.
The last I knew about the cucumbers was the whole cucumber challenge when they was sucking them.
No,
they were fucking
They
them
was
in their
fucking
vagina.
But now
them.
they're fucking
They
them.
were fucking them.
I remember
Well, cucumbers
a
ain't nothing
well-known
but water and
rapper.
minerals. At least it's something healthy.
I remember a well-known rapper. He had this big outside party. It was right before COVID and all
Is they
that.
taking the
And
skin
he
off
actually
first?
had two of these stripper girls. Two girls that are well-known on reality TV shows. I'm not putting nobody's name out there, but they was really banging each other with cucumbers. And I was
Why?
like-
We don't know these people in real life. Fuck them.
Because I want to
forgot
know
their
who they
name, but they was
are.
on Love and Hip Hop. It was
Look, the rapper was
It
the
was
guy
Lil
who
Boosie.
sang the song "Young Thunder." I'ma put the whole dick in her. It was his party.
I thought it was
I don't know
Boosie's
who that
party
is.
because Lil Boosie was there. I thought it was Lil Boosie party.
No, it was that guy. The guy who
I don't
sang
know
Young
who that guy
Tender.
is.
I'm with the whole dick.
And I don't know that
But
song.
anyway,
Cause
it was
no shit,
Alexis Sky, and this other John that's known for actually doing porn. They
Yup.
was literally fucking each other with cucumbers. At the
Yup,
I
they
mean,
sure
a cucumber
would.
is better than a remote control
Is they taking the skin off?
or a gun.
time. No, they not. Imagine seeing somebody at a party with a peeler. Like, hold up. I got it. Hold on.
Wait.
eyes.
No.
I'm just curious.
Y'all not just gonna glaze over the fact that Eb said or a gun.
No, she, what? Hold on. I got a remote
Who's
control.
putting a gun in their vagina?
Listen.
Is it loaded?
Nigga, does it matter?
There?
You know
Why
what?
we putting
Visit www.weekanold.com. Like, comment, subscribe.
I'm
Because
just
my
saying,
final
like,
thought
this
is
episode
don't be
was
putting
not
foreign
about
objects in
sex
there.
and all that. Like, you should know foreign objects do not belong in your vagina.
Period.
You should know that.
Not remote controls, not bed posts,
Not peel cucumbers.
cucumbers. Don't.
So you want a whole splinter in your vagina?
Not hairbrushes. Not none of that shit.
Not a doorknob.
Okay.
My final thought
Anyway,
is,
what's your final thought?
my final thought is there is a lot of miseducation and misconceptions surrounding the vagina that grown ass women need to educate themselves on. And people without vaginas need to shut the fuck up about them.
Period.
That's my final thought.
Agreed.
And that's on Mary.
Yeah, my final thought is wash your vagina. Eat your fruits and veggies. Keep yourself cleansed out. Drink your water and mind your business. That's it. That's all I got.
Tam.
Shit, I don't know. Wash yourself. That's it.
Show
Stinking
me
ass.
what you're working with.
Wash yourself.
Show me what you're working with.
My bad.
Michelle.
Eat it.
Yes,
She
right. I
was
forgot you
she
said that. So my final thought is, as I said, just know that you're sitting on a gold mine and take care of your gold mine, and just know that this world would not exist if it was not for the women.
Yes, respect my vagina.
Respect it. Okay? Okay. So on that note, we are done with this episode. So make sure you go to, as Tam said, wekindaold.com. Like us, follow us, subscribe. We on YouTube. This is YouTube. So yeah, the thumbs up, the bell, and the little subscribe thing, all that there. And we on Instagrams and Twitters and Facebooks. And that is all we got for you guys today.
Texas.
Oh yeah,
It's a
Texas. I
Tuesday.
forgot about that. 404-795-6000.
6,000.
Yes. Text us about
It's
vagina.
easy.
On a highline.
Don't text us about your vagina now. Shit, call your doctor.
Don't call us. Call your doctor.
Call your doctor.
Okay.
No, you just put it out there, though.
Disclaimer.
Right.
Disclaimer, yes.
And we are out, guys. We will catch you
Peace
guys
out.
later. Thank you for joining us.
Bye.
With the black girls where you fun in the 90s. With the black girls where you fun in the 90s. With the black girls where you
We kinda old.